Hello everyone, how you doing? It's been a while since I've done a collective card reading here, and I just thought, why not pass by and just see what is the message for today. So this is a collective reading, so if this is the first time you see me, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'm here to just deliver a collective reading. So as it is, just take up what it resonates. If you tune into whatever's coming in, it's because it's for you, and if you don't, it's because it isn't. It's as simple as that. And all they hold spaces for reading. They all say this, and that is the truth. If you start to hear something, if it doesn't resonate, if you don't gel with my energy, there's so many people out there that you can just go and find out and see if it's meant for you. Okay, so are you ready? I have a different card decks here today, so I'm actually going to go to a card deck that I haven't used for a while, and as I was driving my car back home, because I went out, this card deck came in, and I was like, oh, I haven't used that card deck a while ago. Okay, so this is messages from your angels from Doreen Virtue, and we're going to start from there, okay? I love to do readings, and I do private readings as well if it's something that you would like to have. Readings are, for me, is just a place to empower you for your life, and just to give you a guidance like a friend, you know? So if you are thinking in having a reading, and if you'd like to have one with me, just message me privately and we'll sort that out. Okay, for now it's a collective reading. Let's see what are the messages. And what's coming in is an energy of someone trying to split herself or himself into two. So this means that maybe it's a lot that you are trying to do at the moment. Could be that you are moving home or moving place of work, and this is a place that it feels like it's a lot of expectations, and it could be a place where it's taking you to the unknown, okay? And this really requires for faith, because you actually cannot see where you're going. Okay, let's see what is the message. What is the message for the collective? Ah, love this already. Yeah, changes are coming, baby. Changes are coming. Ooh, I love when we have a good jumper. I went out for a walk with a friend, and we were talking about how sometimes in life we are bouncing from releasing the control of life and allowing to just be in the flow. Yeah, changing is coming, you know. It is what it is. So are you ready? Okay, so let's start. Are you ready? If you are watching me on replay, just say ready, Patricia. Okay, so the message that was coming in is and this is unlimited, unlimited, what I'm trying to say here. When you see this message, it doesn't matter if it's for today, you know, it could be in 5 months time, a year that you see this video. There's a reason why you see that. So the message that was coming in, I guess, was about a change. Could be a work, could be, it's just something is changing, you know, something is changing. So Archangel Michael popped in. Hello, I'm here. So yeah, Archangel Michael is here, and he's helping us on these changes. So whatever in this time right now in your life you feel that you are going through changes, okay, I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life changes that will help you to work on your divine life purpose. We all have one, from the moment that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Right? So Archangel Michael is with us at this time, helping us through these changes. And listen, change, it's uncomfortable sometimes. It's uncomfortable because we may not even ask for it. It's just there in our face. And it could be stirring the pot as well. I love a good stir. Stirring the pot, and this could be like to the point where you internally started to feel all these new things, where you have to hold your space to yourself in a different way. And it's like, wow, okay, this is happening. And again, what's coming in is like, are you letting go, let it loose. Stop wanting to be in control of everything in your life. I had a really lovely dearest friend sending me a quote today, and the quote was, I don't know if I can remember properly, it's like, do for the weekend, or, you know, allow yourself during the weekends to put your energy in your weekend day, which is weekend now, of the things that are important, you know, to put your mind to, and try to not avoid the, you know, stuff. I can't even remember properly, but this was kind of the idea. And I was like, oh, that's a good affirmation. It's empowered, you know, you just get on with your stuff, right? And then I messaged him back and I said, I do that every day, and I literally do that every day. Part of growth is seeing everything in life as an opportunity to grow, to learn. Don't get me wrong, I self-sabotage myself, as everyone does. And when I notice that self-sabotage, I work on it. And even the self-sabotage is there to teach me something. Everything has a purpose. Everything is a gift. Everything is a gift of life. So I said to him, I live for the moment. I live for the present moment. As the past is gone, the present, who knows? And I don't know. So I live in the present. Because if I don't live in the present, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I may as well make the most of what life has to give me. And yeah, maybe there's a message there for you. That's why I'm sharing. And this is the thing, life is changing. We all are going through a lot of transformation and a lot of physical transformation. And that's, you know, that's connected with emotions that are being transmuted through the physical body. And our physical body is giving us that awareness of what's happening on an emotional level. Okay, so there's a big invitation here to slow down. Slow the fuck down. And okay, that is connected with the changes that we have, changes, adjustments that we need to do at this time. Okay? Have courage. Have courage, you know, have courage. And life, it is rich. Life is rich. Life is full of flavor, full of flavor, full of different textures to savor. And the only thing that stops us from really live is our fears, or our really overplanned day, overplanned month, year. You see, we all need to have goals. We all need to have aspirations. We do. It's good. It makes us thrive. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if with that, we only can see into the future and we don't know how to be fully present and just understand the gift of what it is in this present moment, then what's the point? Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow if you are not fully present in this moment. It's about a balance in life, especially when we are going through this transformation. And as I say this to you, what's coming is have the strength and the courage to understand that everything is as supposed to be, even in the most challenging times. The next card that we have is with Asaya. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this properly. And this card says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas, situations in your life. And I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. Okay, so changes are coming. We are going through this as a collective. Okay? These changes are really important for what's coming in, for these new beginnings, for this, as I say this to you, it feels like this new, I have this image of a page of a book turning, these new upgrades in your life. Okay, so some of you are ready. Some of you are ready. They are like ready. Like, I'm ready to love. I'm ready to let someone in. I'm ready to find a new job. I'm ready to just let loose. Like when I say let loose, it's like let go of control and allowing. And through that process, what's coming in is through that process, you may still bump into situations, people where these energies were connected to your past self, to the version of you that already learned the lessons. Okay, stick with me. And this is just going to be for a confirmation, A very dearest friend of mine, and this friend of mine, it was a person that came into my life and he was triggered the shit out of me. I'm going to say it, triggered. And I haven't spoken to him for a while. And, you know, the people that trigger you, they are here to teach you. They are your angels in this earth, even if sometimes it doesn't feel it. And he said something to me. You need to learn to experience something in your life and don't hold tight to it. This was a couple of years ago. And through my life, I had to really understand, what does this mean for me? How did it felt? What did I feel in the situation? How was I able to do this? What was holding me back from actually understand this? And what's coming in is, as a collective, we understanding this. Okay, I get it. Living an experience, going through whatever that we need to learn the lesson, to just allow to be present, and then have this understanding what's meant for you won't pass you by. That doesn't mean that you are not going to live. That doesn't mean that you're not going to, if it's important for you, you express it. Now, everything in life is about a balance. It's about a give and take energy. It's about learning that we are going to pour our energy into something that it feels available. And this is like the cherry on top of the cake. Because when we experience something in life and it feels good, feels amazing, okay, this could be in a job that you do, and this could be in a relationship, friendship, whatever it is, romantic, family, with family members, okay, and then it feels good. It is normal as a human being that you want to have more of it, not because it's going to fill up your cup. It's because your cup is full and you want to share your skills as a co-worker. You want to share your love with a family member, or you want to share your love with a friend, or your time with a special person. It just comes from that place. It just comes from that place. But then it's like the lesson is, have you learned the lesson? Have you learned the lesson to the point that, okay, on the other side, do you feel like the energy is reciprocated in all levels of your life? Okay? In here, there's no right or wrong. This is really important. There's no right or wrong on this space. It's just one person can only meet you where they can meet themselves. And there's no right or wrong. It's just how it is. Okay? So this is really, as we change through life, is really understanding the core of where we are. Okay? The next card that we have is Crystal. Okay, it's Crystal. Are you ready? So have faith and hope, because there is something positive, new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So with all the changes that are happening, it may make us feel a little bit out of sorts. Okay, so when something happens in our life that it makes us stop. So at the moment, I'm recovering from an injury on my knee. And I was asked by my physio to rest for 2 weeks. And I allow myself to just go into that space of mind. And there was a lot of things that were coming up for me, like really a lot, okay? Financially, how am I going to be able to cope? Because I'm self-employed. This fear, there was... And I had to really connect with Source and say, okay, I'm always will be provided, 100%, I'm always will be provided. So that is a limited mind that takes us to that place of scarcity. So I had to shift straight away. I'm always will be provided. And then another thing came up for me, which was, I'm going to be away for 2 weeks. Someone is covering for me, a very good friend is covering for me. So I was like, okay, will people stop coming because I'm not there? I was like, all this mind crazy stuff, the stories that we created, and this is the change. This is, in the past I had all this mind chatter, which is the monkey chatter, and I didn't know how to navigate through this. So for the last 5 years, because I was able to work in myself in going deeper, now my awareness of what's happening in here internally on a subconscious level, it's bigger. So I'm able to catch up myself. So I was like, you know, I have to take care of myself. What I even, you know, slow down, ego. This is an ego. This is a very unhealthy ego, because good ego is good. Okay? Unhealthy ego is when we think that someone is not going to like you if you're not there, or people are going to disappear if you suddenly is not there all the time. This is to bring us awareness for what really matters in life. And at the end of the day, if you are here and if you're going to listen until the end, and sometimes I do short videos, this is not going to be a short video. I'm not here to go and scratch the surface level. I'm here to go deep. And this is the person that I am. This could be a I don't think it's going to be an hour. Who knows? I'm not here to scratch the surface level. I'm here to go deep. So if you want to go deep with me, you stay. But if you don't, it's okay too, because I'm not here to please all the world, because the world is quite big, right? I'm here to be me. And be me, it's honoring all that I feel internally. Okay? And the most important thing is that we all do that. A person that really cares and really honors you would really hold space for you in that level. You know, it's deeper, a deeper level where we show up for each other. So have faith, okay? Because life is taking you somewhere which you've not been yet. And sometimes it can be scary, you know, especially, you know, when you're falling in love. When you're falling in love, let's go with this. When you're falling in love, when you're falling for someone, especially if you have been through some heartaches through your life. Who hasn't? Put your hand up. Come on. Everyone has. Everyone's been through heartaches, love, work, family, you name it. Everyone has it. But there's a big difference where you learn from that, because your soul searched for these people to upgrade, to up level. Let's stop putting labels into people, or he's a narcissist, or she's a narcissist, or this or that. No, you chose the person to come closer to learn the lessons. They are angels. Even if you think they are the worst person on the face of the earth, you're not supposed to stay. You're not supposed to stay in a relationship that is not good for you. You need to have boundaries, right? But we are here to up level with each other, and that means go through connection, relationships that is challenging you. Oh, I see Alina. Now I can see people. I didn't saw Alina and Ollie. Hello, how are you doing? So there's no right, it's like there's so many labels that there's out there now. What, this is this, she's this, or he's that. Listen, I was talking with a friend of mine just now when I went for a walk. We're here to learn with each other. It doesn't matter how old we are. You can be 69 years old, but if you're still operating from the girl archetype, whatever you want to call it, the fancy word, the girl behavior or the boy behavior, you will. And that is connected to childhood trauma, to your upbringing. That can come in at any time. It doesn't matter how old you are. Okay? It doesn't matter. You can even be in a relationship with someone that can come in. That can come in. It doesn't matter how old you are. So let's just stop pointing the finger to each other and say, you are this, you are that. You know what? If you've been in the presence of someone that didn't work out and kind of activated different parts of you, you chose that. And a lot of people are going to get triggered by this, but you chose energetically, there's part of you that have limited beliefs that attracted the energy. It's physics, right? It's physics. Then you have a soul contract before you came into the earth. This is my belief. It may not be yours. I'm not trying to push anything to you. You actually signed contracts. You knew that you were going to meet up the people that you were going to meet up, and they were going to challenge you. You knew this. What happened is we get into this body, this physical, beautiful, amazing body, and then you forget about it. And then you see this person is challenging, and this person is this, is that. Yes, that person may have, of course, things that they have to sort out themselves, and that's it. No one is telling you that you're going to stay in a position that you don't think it is for you. You have the choice to stay or go. But let's just stop talking about people like this, putting labels. Then we take out responsibility for our things, for the things that we feel triggered, and we do the work. And when I say this to you, right, when I say this to you, I say this with so much love. And I'm not saying this from a place like, and I always say this, that I think that I'm amazing. I'm learning every day with you. And I see every opportunity to learn, every day, every second. This is who I am. And I've always been like that. And now even more. Okay? The next card that we have is Shanti. And this card is really good because it says, I'm the angel of peace. I bring a new tranquility and smoother road ahead. So with all the transformations that we are going to go through, it's needed. And it's going to help us to, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Let's put it this way. There's light at the end of the tunnel. I always say this, if you can't do something, do nothing. Or do what you can, what you feel guided to do. This is really interesting because we are talking about the physical body and going through a lot of things. I have a dearest friend, and he's a physiotherapist. And he's the first physiotherapist that I'm seeing. And he said the amount of people that are coming to him with knee problems, or knee challenges, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to cancel delete on the problems, challenges, okay? He said it's like a collective thing that is happening. And I said to him, it is happening for a reason. He said, I know. It's emotionally connected. So many people. And this is not the first physio that I say this. There's been other physios that have been through my life, and they say, I couldn't believe it. There's a lot of people that are coming in just for back, or just for knees, or just for necks, and all at the same time. So let's just drop the seed without talking much more about this, but understanding that collectively we are going through a major shift. And this is time out. Where in your life you need to create this time out? This is the next card that we have with Teresa. Okay? Where do you need to create a time out? Where do you need to find the pause? Okay? Is it your mind that is too active at the moment? And you need to do something that allows you to be yourself in the present? Is it physically doing too much? Because there was that feeling of feeling stretched at the beginning. It's time to stop and take care of you. And how do you feel when you stop? You know? Experience. For me, when I have time free, I was trying to fill it up with things to do. And when I had to rest a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I don't know why I was sharing with a friend, I don't know why I feel guilty in resting. So this is going from a masculine energy, which is doing, to a feminine, which is being. And what's asking for us to do is to create a balance. Are you too much in the doing and having this, because obviously we need that, we need to do things in life, but then are you being? And it doesn't matter if we all have masculine energy in ourselves. You can go from example from yoga. You have yin yoga, which is being a bit more, you're holding the positions and you breathe through the positions, da-di-da-di-da. And then you have the more masculine, where you're doing all of the poses. So, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So as you honor and follow in the guidance of your heart, so when you connect to your heart space, you're connecting to your heart desires, you're connecting to what is important, okay? What is important for you at this time? What is important for you at this time? Physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Okay. So, notice how your physical body feels when you are in the presence of someone. Notice how you feel. Friendships, family, maybe someone that you are falling for. Notice how your physical body feels. Notice how your nervous system feels. That's a sign if it's the right thing or not. Really pay attention to how your body feels. That's a sign. I always say anything that upsets my nervous system, it's a sign, like a big sign. So the invitation is for you to do this, If you are in the presence of someone that is just, you feel this tension in the body, you cannot be yourself. If you're just trying to tiptoe around this person, especially, for example, if you are on a dating scene, or let's take it to that space, okay? Where just show exactly how you are straight away. Don't try to be something that you're not. Because first, unconsciously, you're lying to the other person. Why are you trying to be something that you aren't? This is who you are. Be proud. Be proud of who you are, what you like, what you don't like. And then you're not wasting anyone else's time. I think the older you get, the more you're like, you know what? This is who I am. If it's your thing, great. If it's not, just go and, find a person that matches your vibration and it feels right. The reason why I'm saying this to you, it's because of the card at the bottom of this one is connecting with coming together with someone, because it's Daniel, the angel of marriage, assisting you right now. This could be maybe a potential coming together with someone, or assisting you on your present connection, marriage, partnership, da-di-da-di-da. It could be even a project that you're coming in with someone. And as I say this to you, you may challenge each other and trigger each other. I met someone a while ago, and I came together with this person, and we chatted a lot, you know, and we were mirroring each other. It was amazing. It was like really interesting. And as we were talking, we came together and we shared a lot of things, and then we separated. Kind of sometimes in life, you know, we need to understand that the people are just there to just show you this, and then it's just go and do the work that you need to do. And then, you know, who knows about the future. And just allowing, just be open, you know, to learn. To learn. Be in a space of compassion as we go through life. Again, I'm going to say this. People can only meet you as far as they meet themselves. And one thing that I've learned in my life is don't force anything. Step back. Don't force anything. It's like the worst thing to do. It's not organic. And as I say this to you, what's coming in is two people being in a relationship for a while. Like when I say a while, is like not 1, 2, 3 years, 5 years, more than that. And when people start to just expecting things from each other. When you are with someone for a long time, I don't know why this message coming in, but when you are with someone for a long time, 15 years, 20, 30, you are evolving yourself and the other person as well. And I feel like sometimes there's a lot of expectations in relationships, like, because I've been with you for so and so time, you already need to know myself. You already need to know me, so, you know, I'm looking at you and I know what you're thinking. Well, good luck with that. You may know the person, of course. You may know the person like in and out, but don't ever expect that you actually know them. Like what they are thinking in the present moment, because that's your perception of what you think it is. That may not be actually what they are thinking. You are visually trying to read someone. And some people may be really good doing that. But the full story will always rely on the person, not on you, because you are a second party trying to, to do this. You're not that person. So always check in with the person, you know, even if you've been there for a long time, always check in, you know. Don't presume anything. I always say presuming is the killer of the artist. Don't presume anything. Go straight into the source. Don't presume. And if your mind goes into presuming, creating a story, just catch yourself and just say, this is not mine. This is not mine. So if I really want to know, go straight to the person and just ask. And then if you don't want to, just walk away. Don't put your energy into. I feel like to pick one more, and then I'm going to do, because I have things to do. Okay. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay. Let me just have some water. The next card deck that I'm going to use is Eshwa's card. So loving words from Jesus or Eshwa, however you want to call this beautiful. This is from Doreen Virtue as well. This coming in again, interesting. Did you know that this that I'm sharing with you, you have the power of doing as well? Yeah, you do. Do you know why? Because we are all connected and we are all one. We are not this physical body, we are a spiritual being having human experience, hence we all come from the same place, source, whatever you want to call it. Shine your light and allow yourself to be you, with joy. Allow yourself to be seen by what you feel guided, and when you are in that space, you are going to be attracting into your life people, situations, and communities that are aligned with your vibration. Everything is vibration, as I said to you beginning, and I'm sure that you know that. I'm not saying anything that you don't know already. And maybe you're like, oh, actually, I never heard that, you know. And when we are not ourselves or authentic selves, because we have this fear of you know, whatever people are going to think about me, that I'm saying this, that I'm doing that, and it's all part of what is in the mind. You don't even know that people are thinking that. Then it's not the truth, because you are creating that in the mind. That is the first. Then yes, you could actually have the proof that people think, you know, I don't really see eye to eye, but then it's okay. Okay, so the image that I was getting is an image that kind of I connect with every time that I go into a theta meditation and I clear my energy, or I'm working with the client and I do that. And I go into the seventh plane, which is the energy of all that it is, which is creator, whatever they believe. And on the last couple of months, I've been seeing videos on YouTube about death experiences, people saying about the experiences, and I find this fascinating. I don't know why I'm saying this to you, but there's a reason. And it's really interesting about the stories that you hear it, and that this here is nothing. This that we are right now, it is nothing. This is the school of life. This is like the theater of life. We are learning, we are upgrading here. We came here to experience all. Home, and all the videos that I've seen of people have death experiences, it was all this feeling of, and you can believe in what you want. I'm not trying here to how do you say, I can't find the word in English, to change your beliefs or to recruit you. To recruit you. I'm not here trying to recruit you. I'm just being me and sharing. If you resonate, good. If you don't, it's okay as well. That life is so much more than this here. This is a passage. This is a passage. And by hearing a lot of the stories, I already believe that, but it's really interesting to see and to hear people talking their experiences. And the card that we have is, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. Okay? I'll show you. And it's really interesting. I find this bizarrely interesting. When, I did Reiki to a client the other day, and the client said to me, because when I was doing the healing, there's other things sometimes come up, sometimes theta healing downloads come in for me to give to the client, which sounds like this: would you like to know what it feels like to feel whole, what it means to feel whole from creator's perspective, other feelings. So this is what the messages that I'm getting to give to the client. Not always come in, but if I feel it and I'm doing a Reiki session, and if I'm guided, I will do it. Okay. So there was a particularly downloads that were that I gave to the client, and then the client at the end said, "I have a question. How do you know, like this message, the message that you give, because some messages came through and I give to the client." And the client said, "How do you know this? Where does this come from?" And I said, "From source, from my guides." And the person looked at me and it looked puzzled. And then I was like, I could feel it. And I was like, it's the same source that you connect with, whatever you believe that is guiding you. It's exactly the same. I'm no special. Whatever that is inside of me is inside of you. That's it, pretty much. And it was really interesting because we all have that. We all have our gut feeling, our intuition. The next card that we have, oh my god, I never really no, please tell me if I think that in this picture, actually I have glasses, but sunglasses. Is it me? It does have, doesn't it? Does it look like you have sunglasses? I never really. Please tell me, is it just shade or whatever is this? Like, it's a cool dude. Have glasses, sunglasses. So this card says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works." Oh, this is exactly what was coming through. "And glorify your Father which is in heaven." So this is exactly what the subject that we were talking. It's just simple. There's a higher force that is guiding us, and the way, and I'm talking by myself, I have, and every day I do have to work through my limited beliefs, so this connection to source is clear every day. And this is what we were saying. This was the message that was coming in already. For us to be ourselves, to shine our light. Don't wait for anyone to come to you and say, "I see you, I feel you, well done." Just feel that in your core to yourself. Hold that space to yourself in such a way that when someone does that to you, it's like another cup that is going to be filled. And we are here to feel that. We're here to experience that. And sometimes we may not hear it from the people that we are the dearest to us, and that may hurt, but there's a gift in there. There's a big gift. Don't know what I was trying to say. There's a big gift in there. Because you know, God, Creator, whatever you want to call it, Ashwa, He sees you. He knows you. In and out. And He accepts you. And this God says, keep up with the good work. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. And speak about me. Why do people prefer to talk about the problems that exist? And as like David from Kabbalah, I can't remember his last name. He's a person that I follow and I love Kabbalah. If you haven't heard about it, follow him on Instagram. He's doing something that is free at the moment. You pay as you can. Even £1 is amazing. And it's like, be careful with the evil speech. When you speak about yourself with evil speech, when you speak about others with evil speech. Okay? Just speak about the words of source. Ali, you're very welcome. Why we concentrate so much in a problem, and why don't we talk about something that can bring hope into well, I know, into the world, into yourself? I know why, because there's what's coming in is like a lot of people associate God with church, which is controlling, which there's that side of it, but this is not. This is, I'm talking about something different. And the next thing that comes in is pray always. Pray always. When was the last time you prayed? And listen, you don't have to go to church to pray. I have a dearest friend, he's a minister in a church near where I live. And tomorrow, I'm going to see him. Because I'm resting. I need to rest, so I'm going to see him. I can never go to, because I normally teach dance on Sundays. Because I have to rest, I'm going to see him. He's such a beautiful person. You don't need to pray. And you don't need to go to church all the time. You can do your own prayer. Speak with the energy of all that it is, like it's your best friend. Ask for guidance. Show me the signs. Help me to find, especially with this, there was a challenge. Help me to see. Help me to see the gift in the challenge that I am going through at this moment. Help me to see the gift in the challenge which I am going through this moment. And as I say this to you, I have this knowing of a page turning. Okay, so this is the message for today. Have a lovely day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in this world. And as I always say, with no expectations, only love. If it resonates, listen. if this message touched you in some part of your heart, okay, just share it. Share it with others. Not because that's going to make my ego. I'm not making more money from it. I do this because I love it. At some point, I thought to myself, am I doing this because I want people to like me because of what I do? No. I do this because I feel guided to do, and I haven't done it for a while, the live readings. I do videos, I post, and all this kind of thing. I do because I feel guided to do. That's it. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Blessings.